So when the trailer dropped, it created chaos. Everybody was like, okay, here comes the Pirates of the Caribbean in Bollywood. Others said that Aamir Khan is copying Johnny Depp. Some people had a bad feeling about the film, including me. When I saw the trailer, I was like, okay, something might not be cool. So I was lucky enough to go and see the film on the premiere, and guess what? We had to do an honest review about Thugs of Hindostan. Welcome to the SAK show, brought to you by MacCoffee, Power Your Now. And today it's the honest review of Thugs of Hindostan. The film just released, and a lot of criticism it's getting and all this stuff. But I'm just going to tell it to you very plain and simple. But first and foremost, tip for you, make sure you have your MacCoffee before you go and watch this movie, because the film is long. And I'm telling you, it's almost running time is about 3 hours. To be specific, it's 2 hours 55 minutes. So you need your MacCoffee to keep you going to go and watch this movie. Now, the first question, everybody's like, is it a copy of the Pirates of the Caribbean? I'll tell you, the theme is similar because of the ships and the pirates, you know, pirates being the thugs in this film. That is it. Just the theme is similar. In terms of the storyline, it has nothing to do with Pirates of the Caribbean. So if you are saying, you know what, here comes a Bollywood version of Pirates of the Caribbean, no. Nothing of that sort. So the story starts with Mirza Sikandar Beg, who's a king, in a very special appearance played by Ronit Roy. He gets murdered by Clive, who's the bad guy of the company of the British Empire. And then the daughter witnesses the murder, that's Safira. And Khuda Baksh, who's his loyal warrior, comes to the rescue and takes off with her. After that, they don't show what happened or how the thugs were created. No history of that, nothing shown. And then you just pop into a few years later, she's grown up, and Azad, that's Big B, has got his own crew, and they are called the thugs. In between, all of a sudden, Aamir Khan comes in. They show his character, that he's like he's a thug, you know, and he's no one. He's not loyal. He's sometimes swinging on this side, sometimes on that side. So he comes into the picture, and then Lloyd actually hires Aamir Khan to catch Azad. In a nutshell, that's the story. And then Aamir Khan does his jumbo mumbos and tricks to catch Azad. Once he catches him, you know, there's a confrontation. I don't want to, no spoilers given over here, but the storyline is very, very predictable. If you're an avid movie guy, you'll be watching and you'll be like, okay, this is what's going to happen next. And actually, that's the exactly thing that happens. The screenwriting is very, very bad. You know, it's very weak, but I guess it's something which worked in the golden era, you know, the years. Right now, no, everybody's sharp, everybody predicts it, you know. But spoiler alert over here, you know, in the end, the crucial twist comes when he goes and intoxicates people with laddus. I mean, how old school is that? In terms of acting, I'll tell you, Big B, Amitabh Bachan, plays a super role, you know, but his makeup is pretty weak. He looks a bit tired all the time. When you watch him, you'll feel like he's very tired. This thug is like really tired, and it's amazing the amount of energy he has at that particular age. So Khuda Baksh or Azad is Amitabh Bachan. His acting is pretty good, but I feel his makeup could have been a bit better. Aamir Khan as Firangi Malla is amazing. Those of you saying that he's copying from Johnny Depp, now there's a slight moments where we'll pick it up, but Johnny Depp's performance was completely on another level. Now Aamir Khan has given him his own touch over here. So the comparison in terms of his acting, yes, is there, but it was something you expect more from him. But I guess the music they've given him and his character comes out pretty well. Katrina Kaif, she looks amazingly beautiful as always. You know, she plays the character of Soraya, who's a dancer and performer, but her role is very, very minor. Just there for 2 songs and that's it. Well, it's a complete waste, but I guess, you know, not too much acting skills over there. Fatima Sana Sheikh as Zafira Beg, I think she steals the show. She's there, and her character is pretty strong, pretty bold, and I feel she's really outdone herself, you know, considering coming from Dangal. She played pretty fantastic role, and here I think she steals the show over here. You know, the whole movie is Fatima and Firangi, but if you say in terms of acting wise, she's done a brilliant job. Lastly, you know, another notable character is Lloyd Owen. That's John Clive, who's the bad guy, and his character, well, you might find it very static. You know, he's got the same expression, the same look, and very poor dialogue delivery. So in terms of the characters, I'll say, the memes going out is that even the Hawk got more screen time than Katrina Kaif. So the Hawk is pretty good as well. It's a very important character because before Azad comes, every time you see the Hawk coming in, that's pretty kind of cool as well. The music is pretty much below average, so it's nothing much to talk about. So it's not something which you're going to be listening to it over and over. So nah. So the movie has been made with a budget of about 42 million US dollars, and at the box office, I'm sure it's going to break records. It's going to earn a lot. I mean, even by now, I'm sure it's already recovered that much money, and it is going to enter and, of course, break some records. But in terms of the storyline, it's pretty weak, and Aamir Khan and Big B coming together, you were expecting a powerful explosion, but that was missing. So in terms of the film being very average, very predictive, music mediocre, acting tic-tac, and the action was pretty good, by the way. The action was really, really nice. The action sequences have been done pretty well. So that's in the first half. In the second half, they're very, if you look at it in terms of a critique, you'll be like, no, it's like the guys are just waiting and just like 1, 2, 3, and then they just jump. It's like the choreography of the action is not pretty spot on in this second half. It's like, they're just looking at it's like a stage drama kind of stuff, Coming to the end, Thugs of Hindostan, is it a must watch? Well, I say it's a one-time watch, for the avid fans out there, go watch it. It's the Diwali gift. Everybody's going to have a blast about it, but don't have very many expectations out of it. And as Aamir Khan said in most of his interviews, that this movie has got no message at all. Don't expect any miracles out of it. It is just a basic entertainer. So what he was trying to tell us is that leave your brains at home, just go and watch this movie and enjoy. Now, another plus point of the film is that you won't get bored because it flows very well from start to finish. So remember, have your MacCoffee, because it's a 3-hour film. Go and watch it. Thank you for watching the SAK show brought to you by MacCoffee Power You Now. Subscribe, like, share, and keep watching on Zindagi TV.